A beautiful look there peering down on the National Mall of Washington, D.C. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, the second of four between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll match up here against a guy who's really come into his own, the right-hander Jordan Zimmermann. Matt Holliday will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season. An even .300 average, 22 home runs and 94 driven in. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And he will start the ball game in style. It's a home run. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Matt Carpenter will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-1 pitch is swung on and hit out to Desmond at short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So he's able to bounce back here following the leadoff home run, and with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Nate Walker will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Span is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
I think he might have gotten into that home run trot a little early. Off the bat, I think he thought that this was out of here, but winds up just shy of the wall out there in dead center field.
Michael Lee will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Now the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is sharply hit, but foul past LaRoche over at first. He'll try again, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Fouled back. Another try at 2-2. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up here at Nationals Park, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advance. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. Darryl Kyle will be on the mound to face them. He's a guy that's got pretty good command of his pitches, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fall in love with the fastball because guys in the past have had a tendency to sit on it and have success against him. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Let's go, DC.
On the ground towards second. A quick out number 1.
Batting second, third baseman, Jamie Carroll.
Jamie Carroll will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's one hit towards the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are two gone.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Jason Worth will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Number 5 will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Second baseman, number 5.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
The 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Full count offering on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Yadier Molina will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And they start him out with a slider, good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
All right, Washington.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And McLeod will make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Matt Adams will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Now another 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Nationals nothing. Wilson Ramos will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Now the first pitch. Hey now, can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Good eye.
Now the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Adam LaRoche will stand in here. And like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Ian Desmond We'll stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the major league leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Well, for LaRoche, just his first stolen base here in the month of April. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Oh, no. If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Nate McLeod will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And this will be fouled away. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Jay has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Nationals leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. John Jay will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Got him.
Let's get in tight to take a look at the grip there on that last curveball. You can see by his fingers, this is going to be more of an overhand curve. And he'll just sort of pull down on it like he's pulling down a curtain.
Darryl Kyle will dig in here. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
When you're talking about guys that throw a good slider, it's not necessarily the movement you're talking about. It's the late movement. I mean, here he goes to offer at this thing, and it's just not there anymore.
Matt Holliday will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Good, dude.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Get your hot dog, yeah?
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And no offer by Holliday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Go back to stay more. He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Anthony Rendon will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Anthony Rendon.
And that's in there for a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Jordan Zimmerman will get his first shot at it here. Up and in for ball 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. One out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Denard Span will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It remains 1-0. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First offering on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Nate Walker will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Line to the right side, but foul. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
On a big swing here as he drives this one out to deep right center field. This is to the track, to the wall, and gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Michael Lee will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around.
Michael Lee.
And that's taken for strike one. The home run estimated at 414 feet officially. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun shy out there, because it did not look like he wanted any part of that guy on 3-1, and he winds up putting him on.
Number 5 will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That's a tough chance there behind the plate. This is a curveball. You see him try to smother it, but this ball just eats him alive, and that's going to let that runner move over to third now on what'll be a wild pitch.
And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the 0-1 pitch is swung on and hit out to Desmond at short. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. Matt Adams will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Adams with a big swing and launches this one out to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
John Jay will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
John Jay.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the 4th.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Too high, and it's 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Now the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And that misses for ball 4.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Darryl Kyle will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Nationals. Jamie Carroll will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Jamie Carroll.
Now here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Let's go, Nat.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a fastball in the air for Holiday and left. 1 down.
Now his cushion out there has gone from a 1-run lead to a 5-run lead. So he can afford to go right after these guys, and he did so right there to get that first out of the inning.
Jason Worth will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the 0-1 is right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Wilson Ramos will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, DC.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And there's ball 1. Now there goes Worth. Pitch outside the throw. And this won't be in time as Worth's able to swipe second base.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch.
First baseman.
As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And stepping in as the first baseman, Adam LaRoche. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
One and 2 now.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2 and 2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2 and 2. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Ross Detweiler is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Matt Holliday will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
I need to see that again, because I agree. It looked like he flat missed that call behind the plate.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. McLeod is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Nate Walker will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
How about a GT right here?
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runners on first with 1 down. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a ball hit hard but fouled as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. And here's a ball hit in the air. LaRoche is there, 2 down.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Michael Lee will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
On the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ian Desmond will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Ian Desmond.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And the fastball here is hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Nate McLouth will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Here we go.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Adams is there, 1 away.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Anthony Rendon will try it again. He flew out his first time. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Yeah, that was always going to be a tough play right there. This gets on him so quick. If he finds a way to snare it, then it's going to be a double play. Instead, they've got something going now with 2 men on.
Bryce Harper will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Desmond takes his lead at second. The pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Fouled back. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. Now a fastball smashed into the alley in right center, and this will get down for extra bases.
Good AB right there. That one-out double there gets him a run. And now, with runners on second and third, another base hit can make this a big inning.
Back to the top of the order now. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span.
Punch one through. Come on now.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Come on, Nat. Go.
2-0 on the way. Strike called, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Let's go, Nat.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And with two guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up one RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with two away.
Jamie Carroll will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. First pitch coming. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Craig Stammen will get the call here as he'll start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 35, Craig Stammen.
Number 5 will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Strike you out.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Let's go, Nat.
Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And there's your first out of the inning.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So He's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Yadier Molina will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Bad call up.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Get him down.
Now the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Matt Adams waits on deck.
We got a 1, 2, 3 here.
And he misses, ball 4.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much.
First baseman.
That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Matt Adams will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Come on, cut that runner down.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Oh, come on.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
All right, we got this one.
Now the 2-0 home. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Let's go, DC.
Here's the full count offering. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for the Cardinals, and it remains 5-2. Jason Worth will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Let's go, DC.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And that misses 1-1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Holiday has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Wilson Ramos will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Adam LaRoche will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Lee is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. A night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Ian Desmond will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
One and two now. He's set, now the pitch. And that misses 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. One left for Washington. They trail 5-2. Back here at Nationals Park. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Your attention, please. Now
and a new
for
pitcher
Washington,
coming in is right-hander Luis Ayala is set to take
Luis
over.
Ayala.
Darryl Kyle will lead it off here in the top
Leading
of
off
inning
for
number
St.
7.
Louis. Pitcher, Darryl Kyle.
Right there for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Matt Holliday will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order, and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game, as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. There to take it is Carroll. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will step in, a base hit in his last time. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Ball 1.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Nationals 2. Nate McLeod will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the seventh.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these three pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Anthony Rendon will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
We keep talking about it. Be careful of signs of tiring, but that's 3 straight strikeouts for him. He's getting even more unhittable as this one goes along.
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Nationals 2. Jerry Blevins is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 13, Jerry Blevins.
Nate Walker will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
Cardinals, shortstop, Nate Walker.
In there, and it's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, and he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Michael Lee will stride in, grounded out his last time through. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And that looked like he went after ball 4. Maybe he's thinking that it's too close to take, but looked pretty obvious to me.
The pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Number 5 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Sliced down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a 1-2, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Yeah, and with 2 on now following the walk, he needed to jump ahead of the next guy, so that's a good way to start out.
Now this is on the ground for Desmond. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to LaRoche is in time, and thanks to the double play ball, the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Denard Span
will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded to third. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Trevor Rosenthal will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Jamie Carroll will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Span the runner at first with nobody out.
Here we go.
2-0 now.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck is Jason Worth. Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here we go, Nationals.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And you know, looking down the score sheet, that's the first walk of the game for these guys as a team. And with the way they've been swinging at everything, I wasn't even sure we'd see that.
Jason Mott will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Jason Worth will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Wilson Ramos will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on, National.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Look out for the double play. Let's go, GG.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Let's go, National. Come on.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. DK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
This ball's in the air now out to right field. Lee is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam
LaRoche will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Come on, guys. Let's give it to him.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Let's go, National.
Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Drew Storen will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Matt Adams will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
John Jay will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And this is low, ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
And these guys already have 3 home runs in the game, and he's making a bid for number 4 here. And he didn't miss that one by all that much.
Alan Craig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Inside and low, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still out in front, 5-2. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Ian Desmond will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
The shortstop, Ian Desmond.
In there for strike one. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. And he's retired, one away.
And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
Nate McLeod will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Anthony Rendon will stand in as their last chance now. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
All right, Nationals.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And at this point, I don't know if this streak is going to let up anytime soon. That's 9 in a row. And from what I've seen, this could go on for quite a bit longer.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 5-2. Good night from D.C.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that Green Line Metro trains are available at the Navy Yard Station just north of the ballpark on M Street. Southbound service is also available at the Anacostia Station just over the river. From there, transfer service to the blue, yellow, and orange lines can be made at L'Entente Plaza and Red Line service at Gallery Place, Chinatown. Also, free post-game Nats shuttle buses returning to RFK Stadium parking lot are available on N Street by way of Tingley Street.